Hi everyone, it's Linda Canase for LyndaCreates, and today's project is Lei Po'o that I made using my Orchid Lei die from for Trinity Stamps. So let's check out how I made this. So these pieces that I'm using, I have 2 weights of wire, craft wire. I have my die from the Orchid Lei die set from Trinity Stamps. I die cut from regular printer paper, a whole bunch of white, just white pieces, but you can see I didn't cut this whole piece, and this is the stem, so you could see it in here. It would be this whole stem that comes out to the top here, but I didn't need all this bottom part, so what I did was when I die cut the pieces, I just did, I think this is about just under 3 inches, so 2 3/4 inches of paper, and I just die cut these shapes from the Orchid Lei piece. This is the thinner wire. It is 26 gauge, and this thicker wire is the base for the Haku Lei crown, so it's a thicker, generally I think it's used for bending for jewelry, so you could find it in a jewelry section of a wire cutter, so that's just standard wire cutter. I already die cut all the pieces. I'm sorry, they're in plastic bags that are just reflecting my light terribly, but I cut the light lavender, medium, and dark lavender, and green leaves. So what I'm going to do first, set everything aside, except for that. I need one of these. So I'm starting off with the piece of wire at 12 inches long. I'm folding it in half, so there's each side is 6 inches. And I'm pinching the top so it has kind of a tight fold. I don't know if you could see that. Oh, there. Okay. I'm placing the die cut printer paper in between the 2 wires in the fold, just like that. And now I'm going to start to roll it. So you want to make a lot of these. I think I made about 30 of them. I don't know if I'll need all of them, but I have these ready to go. To make one flower, you are going to need one of the, it's from the darkest color, it would be the center widest piece. Then 2 of these pieces in the medium color, and then 3 of the thinner ones in the lighter color, and 1 or 2 leaves, and you can vary it up as you're making it. And that's in the center wire that you have. And a lot of these pieces, actually the leaves and the 2 larger pieces have a crease line down the middle, so you can fold it in half. And what I recommend with especially this one single piece, the dark one, is to pinch it down. You want to just do a gentle pinch to create a dimension on it. Okay, and you could do the same with these. They have a crease line down the middle. You could fold it in half and then kind of do a crunchy or a pinching kind of to create some dimension in it. You could see that. So the leaves, I would recommend, there is a crease line down the middle. You fold it. But what I would suggest too, and I designed it so that it has a round tip and a pointy tip. So depending on how you want it to look, you may like it with the rounded tip, or you may like it with the pointy tip. Let me go ahead and start building the flower. So I'm starting with the stem, and you want to start with the darkest color first. And I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive right in the middle there and placing it on the stem. Like that. You want to wrap it a little bit. Wrap it so it holds, and before it dries you want to bend it back. So it's bent back from the center. I think that's called a stamen. Okay, so it has a little bit of a fold. Next thing you want to do are these two pieces. So think 1, 2, 3. We're going to again put a little bit of adhesive on the base here. So you have this in the middle, and then you have 1 and 2. So there are 3 points. That's basically where you want those. And then these skinny pieces, we're going to place them so that they fill in between the other petals. And what I'm doing is, as I apply it, I'm also pinching down here so it creates a little bit of a way to hold it in there. And then once you pinch it and they all get into place, that is basically the orchid done. This is where you can add the leaves. You could either, again, pointy or round. You choose. I'm going to do pointy. So there is one orchid. And you just repeat that on all the rest until you have, I think I made enough to make 30 orchids, but I'm not sure yet how many it takes to make a full crown, Haku Lei. So I'm just going to start making them. Probably about halfway done. I decided to leave the leaves for last, so I'm just putting together the flowers right now. So I finished all the flowers, and now I'm going to add the leaves. And again, you could add the leaves as you go, as you make the flowers, but I'm adding them now because I want some to be 2 leaves, some to be 1 leaf, not sure, maybe 3 leaves. I think what will happen is, as I go, we'll see how many I have, and I'll use all my leaves. So there are 30 orchids on wires with at least 1 leaf each. But what I want to do is to take the wire headband, and now I sized it to fit around my head. So, you want to measure it and do it, obviously, to fit your own head. I also trying to make it as round as possible, and I'm going to start adding the orchids to it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way around just like that, filling up as much as I can. And at this point, I may want to add some greenery. So I'm just going to do like 3 wraps. And work my way around it. And each one is going to overlap so that it fills in that space. See, like here, maybe what I'll do is add an extra leaf just to add some more greenery right here. And you kind of, I want to say make it up as you go, but just to kind of see how it looks. The thing too is you want to keep the flowers kind of at the top, so you have a back side down here and the flowers towards one side so that it stays very pretty looking. So I'm just going to continue working around like that. So I have 3, 6, 12 more. So just kind of seeing kind of how many I would recommend doing. Kind of too early to tell yet. I have, what, 5 more? I think this is going to work. I'm using some green 3/8 inch ribbon, and I cut 2 pieces about 25 inches long. And what I'm going to do first, I'm going to take one of them and I'm going to tie it into a bow. Okay. Something just like that. And then I'm going to tie it onto the back of my Haku Lei because I want some long ribbon to be hanging down the back. Okay. And that is pretty much my completed Haku Lei. So I hope you enjoyed that tutorial, how to make a Lei Po'o. It is using, again, it's using my Orchid Lei die from Trinity Stamps. Just wanted to say aloha to my Hawaiian friends out there, and thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Visit me at LyndaCreates, that's Lynda with a Y, L-Y-N-D-A, LyndaCreates.com, and check out all my other fun videos. I also have a video on making the actual shoulder lei that you can see. So I just wanted to share that. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you in my next video. Bye!